My name is Christina Coffin, and I heard about the show today by my friend Trisha Burgess.
Kaylee Coffin.
I am Trish Burgess. I am a cosmetology teacher for Arcadia High School. I'm also a local salon owner. The experience today was amazing. As a stylist for 30 years.
Come a long way since I started doing hair back in 2004.
So I was very excited to hear from Nate about coming out today and learning about the shears and meeting the artists.
So lots of good opportunities for my daughter.
I think it was a really good opportunity for students like me.
And I look forward to having the students see all the opportunities that are available, even in a small town such as the Eastern Shore.
To come out and learn more than we could in school.
They call me the Ginger Ninja. That was my nickname. I do karate kicks on stage. I'd slang steel with artists. Probably met some of y'all in the past. And I'm Adam Reynolds, and I'm the one that helps run the education department. I'm actually one of the original reps. And Gio, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Gio. You're up,
All
my
right.
guy.
I was just to kind of start off all my classes, but telling you guys a little bit about who I is as a person. So I come from Utah, and yes, there's brown people in Utah. How I kind of got started in the hair industry is I grew up in a small town called Mount Pleasant, Utah. And I was the only kid who looked like me, let alone had hair like mine for about a 100-mile radius. I'm half black, half Mexican. You put it together, this is what you get, deliciousness, all right? But here's the thing though.
Gio and I have been working together for 11 years. We've traveled all over the world together. He's one of our original educators. And it's been super, super fun. And when I say we probably crossed paths and met, probably all met me at my best and probably at my worst.
Now I've done a lot of different things over my career. I've done everything from work with musicians I've done music videos, I've gone work with celebrities and things like that. Some of the people I've worked with are people like The Killers, Neon Trees, Evanescence. I've done a lot of stuff in the EDM world, so I've worked a lot with DJ Skrillex, gone on global tours with DJ Tiesto, all those kind of people. But here's the thing though, although that is really, really cool, what I love doing more than anything else is honestly being behind the chair. For one simple reason. We are the one profession that, yes, we change how someone physically looks on the outside, but we get to change how they emotionally feel where? On the inside.
People are gonna sit in your chairs for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's not just about a service. Sometimes people are having a really bad go at life, bad day, bad month, year, whatever.
Because how many times have you guys seen someone walking through those doors and you can literally see the way the world's sitting on their shoulders, right? They sit inside your chair for whether it be a half hour, 6 hours, or 12 hours, whatever the time frame is. All of a sudden you take off that magical little cape and now all of a sudden you have a new sparkle in their eye.
And they just want to sit in your chair and be told they look pretty or they look beautiful. And I think that's a really special thing.
Right, they have a new sense of confidence that they didn't have before that. And if you really think about it, outside of these four walls, where do you ever get 100% focus just on you?
I think that's a really special, is how to make people feel. And I think it's super groovy that people come and sit in your chair, they go to their car, they put their mirror down, they look at themselves and they go, wow, I feel really good. And that's really good energy that you all bring to the people.
And that's what I love, is we get to change how someone feels, right? So if you guys have questions, guess what you should probably do? Ask them, right? If you're shy and you don't want to ask you could have your friend ask it for you.
Please ask as many questions as possible. This is a look and learn, not a sit and stare.
But here's the big thing. I might just overhear anyway, so just say it, right? So I want to make sure you guys, if you have questions, just ask them.
There's no dumb questions. So please get up and move about. If he's at an angle, get up and move about. You take as many pictures as you like.
Okay. Also, if you guys can't see what I'm doing, let me know. I can move the model. The biggest thing I just ask is if you guys take pictures, make sure you get my good side, which is every side. Yeah, okay? Because
at cutting classes, after 48 hours, that information is gone. Okay, that's just, we get so lost in the sauce, we get very busy, and at the end of the day, it's important to understand that there's nothing worse than going to a great cutting class and learning a great technique and then forgetting about it 2 weeks. It feels like your time's wasted at the end of the day. So engage, ask questions, have fun. So I encourage you guys to always grow your tools as your clientele grows. The big thing is you're only as good as your tools. Would you guys agree with that? Right? And you want to make sure you have the right tool for the right job. I always tell people, enhance first, replace second. Confidence can change everything, because the more confident you become, the better you get. Because now you're starting to step outside your comfort zone. And I'll be honest, as students, because we have a few of you guys here, it's okay to mess up. It's going to happen. But here's the thing though, I encourage you guys to have it happen sooner than later. Because sometimes when you mess up in the beginning part, it shocks you and makes you maybe want to quit.
but you get to deal with it and process it and you can move on from it. Some people, they don't mess up until like 2 or 3 years into their career, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I suck, I'm never gonna do this again. So it's okay to mess up, because in the real world, guess what? Ain't nobody there, okay? Always remember, photos are inspirations. They're not destinations. Because a lot of times, here's what happens. Someone shows you pictures and like, I want to look like this. And it's like, all right, but here's the problem. You gotta look like that, okay? Yeah. And we have to find that happy medium. And what I mean by that is you have to kind of pick apart what they like about the photo. It could be everything from the movement, the texture, the style, the tone, and things like that. They have a different texture, density. Hell, half the time it's AI, right? And you're like, in a beautiful digital world, you could look like this, but guess what? It's called reality, right? Your hair sucks, that's why you're here, right?
And then at the end of the day, you go ahead and have some fun and do some good education and kind of go from there. So, sound good?
So, that being said, do you guys feel like you know me a little bit better? Yeah, we can party, we can hang out? Yeah? I'll braid your hair, you braid my beard? Beautiful, okay? Love that. So here we go. So I grab that hair. I'm going to walk it what direction? Straight up. So I'm going to grab that hair here and bring it all the way up. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to cut all of this right here. Because what you guys are noticing is happening right here. The hair's falling out. So I'm not cutting any of her actual what? Length. All I'm doing here is I'm reducing the weight in the hair. So I come in, grab the shear. And then we get to see how that hair felt literally right on top of itself. So I grab that hair, we work it all the way up. The key important part is if I want to make sure I'm not taking off any of my length, I have to make sure that the hair falls out. There's my hair here, make my cut. And again, how many guys can see how seamless that line is? Beautiful. As this falls, this is where you can see how it kind of fans out. So I'm going to do it one more time so you guys can see it again. Again, if you guys want to record, you guys are more than welcome to. So notice when I come, I'm not fully closing my blade. I'm only cutting about 1/4 to 1/2. And notice I'm kind of teasing into the hair. Can you guys see that? I'm going to grab that hair, I'm going to bring it forward, but I'm going to flip the hair over the comb. The reason why I want to flip the hair over the comb is because I want to flip the inside hair to my outside hair. And again, I know where my guide is, right down here, right? And my guide right here is from here to here. This and this is what I want to connect. Everything I want to cut out is that right there. Because again, if I move this, you guys can see that's my line right here. So again, I grab that hair, bring it forward, flip it over the comb, fingers go what direction? And I'm sculpting all the way down. And that's going to round out that front. And that's what starts to create that soft face framing. All the way down. Now what I'm going to bring that hair forward. What direction? Forward. Forward. Because how many of you guys can see how heavy that is right there? Yeah. Y'all can see that, right? Now here's the thing. I want some of these front fringy pieces to fall right about there. So I'm going to cut vertically. How am I going to cut? I'm going to cut. And I'm going to move as I go back. Okay? So as this hair falls here, how many of you guys can see the texture that we're creating right through here? So I bring it up, and then I bring it forward. And how many of you guys can see how much softer that became? Okay, y'all can see that. So again, I'm cut vertically. Okay, now here's the thing, I cut vertically because if I cut inward, I'm gonna take way too much weight out. So every time I cut, I'm cutting the hair actually at a 45 degree, no matter where I'm at. Does that make sense? Because I'm kicking and cutting this section just like this, and as it pivots, it keeps that same movement. And again, what that does, it just creates that soft flowiness. It creates that little pieciness to have the hair clench up back. Can you guys see a lot more texture? Can you guys see a lot more movement? She has a lot of separation. And actually, I call it air in the hair. It breathes, right? So that being said, again, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get her just a little more polished. You guys can kind of see the final result.
This was a great experience today. I am super excited that we actually hosted. Thank God that today was a great experience. We learned so much.
I think the experience was very nice for other educators and the students from the school. We learned a lot of different of the techniques.
I learned a lot, a really good experience. Definitely want to go to another one.
It was very helpful, it was, and I'm greatly appreciative of Hanzo, Giovanni, and Adam. Jake, thank you. Wherever you are, we thank you, Jake, for reaching out, because today was a great experience. We learned so much. Thank God that for coming in today on this Sunday morning to actually give their time away from their families to be here with us today, and everyone that came to join the class. Thank you a lot. Everyone out there, please, we are a small town. We're a small community here located on the Eastern Shore of Virginia that we will definitely like to collab with any brands.
I am looking forward to future collaborations with Nate and other cosmetologists in the area, other salons and salon owners, as well as other schools.
Color companies, cutting companies, clipper companies. If you guys are out there and you're willing to collaborate with us, please feel free to reach out to me through Barbershop Swag and Beauty Salon LLC, or check out Instagram, Barbershop Swag. Just please reach out. We're willing to learn. We're willing to learn, and we're willing to learn. We need the education. Thanks a lot. Peace out.